shake it down, left to right, hanging with my girlfriends, dancing all night. Set 'em up, shoot 'em down, one more time, one more round, shake it up, shake it down, this girl's night out on the town, so set 'em up, shoot 'em down, one more time, one more round, shake it up, shake it down, this girl's night out on the town, so set 'em up, set 'em up, set 'em up, and shoot 'em down.
Hello, I'm David.
I'm Howard.
We're the Bellamy Brothers on
on
the David Bowers Awards.
Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate you stopping by. We also appreciate Jennifer Mlott for stopping by to come in and talk with us about her music. Jennifer, come on in and say hello.
Hello, how are you?
Doing well. If we are tripping over our tongues here a little bit, I guess maybe it's that drinking theme that seems to be pervading the show today. I love the tune. I love the lyrics in there. I would never make it through those lyrics. And we talk about getting tongue-tied. You got some tricky little lines in there. Did you write that?
Yes, I did. I have
shame
done
on
a
you.
collaboration with James Davis. So we both wrote it. And we had a blast. It was so much fun.
I bet that's a big hit at live shows too.
Yeah, it's really new for me, and it just like feels really fresh to me, and I love performing it, and I'm super excited to keep doing it.
I don't blame you, and it's one of those fun tracks that you that you won't mind singing for years to come. You can have a lot of fun with that. And I can believe I'd love to see you doing it in person. Tell us a little bit about Jennifer Mlott for folks who aren't familiar with you.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Jennifer Mlott. I am 23 years old. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana, but I record in Indianapolis as well as Nashville, Tennessee. So I travel a lot. I love performing in Nashville. It's, one of those goals in life that you just love to perform down there in the music, the big music city. So I just
Music
love
City, USA.
there. Yes. I just love performing live in general. Just a lot of music and a lot of fun, and I just really, really enjoy it. And I'm really glad that I get to, follow my dreams and pursue my music career,
Absolutely. And I guess especially if you're going to do country music as your career, Nashville does kind of play into your schedule. So I'm not at all surprised about the Nashville connection, and it is a great town. I haven't been there in a lot of years, but I remember when I was there and the fun we had, and I talked to many people who are currently in and out of Nashville. So it's just a fun city there, and we have been exposing the fact that Nashville also has a very wide and varied music market. It's not just country music. There's a great rock market in Nashville, and they have a lot of genres that come in there and play, and it's just a great music city to kind of steal the phrase there. It's definitely
well, like,
aptly.
This song set them up. I picture like myself and my girls going down Broadway and going to all the bars and having a night out on the town with the girls and go line dancing and good music and just like time to have fun and have a good time, and that was kind of my inspiration. I think I really just, I love that, and every time I go down to Nashville, it just seems so magical, and, it's just the music city, so it's the perfect place.
Absolutely. Good music, good friends, good times. in Nashville.
Yeah.
And John Bon Jovial, I know you're just itching to get in here. Come on in and talk to us.
Well, sure. Jennifer, welcome. We're so glad that you are with us today. But I want to...
Thank you.
Well, you're sure. Look, it's folks like you that make this show work as well as it does. And sometimes, of course, I question the sanity of this show. But, hey, that's a story.
Well, it wouldn't be a lot of
day.
fun if it was just you and I sitting here talking to each other.
No,
either.
that's true. That's true. You are pretty dull. I guess so am I. But anyway, Jennifer, this song that we just listened to, "Set 'Em Up," it reminds me of a souped up version of a '70s "Come on, let's go out and drinking and partying" song. And and that's one of the things I like about it. It's so upbeat. And whenever I hear an artist's music on this show, we get a lot of people, for the most part, people such as yourself that are coming up in the business and really trying to make a name for themselves. And I always try to think who has influenced this person, whether they've been, whether it's a blatant influence or maybe even something that's just, a subconscious influence. But I'm listening to you, and I hear some of the, when Tanya Tucker first came on the scene back in the early 70s, she did things like Delta Dawn, and but then it was probably about 3 or 4 years into her career that she, I think, discovered some of the more upbeat, good time, let's go out and party kind of songs. And wow, this really reminds me of that. I don't know if she's a direct influence on you or not, but I listened to what you're doing and was really digging on it, by the way. I got to tell you, I really liked it.
Aw, thank you so much.
Oh, sure. But, I mean, so I guess the question that I have to ask you is, what led you to this song? What made you think, I got to do this song this way and this is how it's going to work?
Well, I definitely wanted this song to be really upbeat, definitely a song that you would love to hear, at the bars and you can go line dancing with, or, just kind of a party, get-together, good feeling song. For me personally, whenever I try to put music out, I really want people to connect with it. And, I have a lot of ballads, I have different country songs, I have different covers, but I feel like this was another song that I really wanted to put out because it is so upbeat and fun, and, I just felt like I needed to put a new one out. I have another song called Different Drummer that I released a year back, and I think people really, really loved it, and it was kind of a song that was just really feel good and a express yourself, be who you are kind of song. So I kind of was thinking about that and tying this song into like a really fun song. Like I just wanted something to be really upbeat, and I think that's what I was going for.
I think you hit the nail on the head there. It is a fun song. That's one of the things that I noticed about it about a minute or so into it, thinking that somebody could have a good time to this song. The line dancing, and that I was thinking about that too. So, is this song, this particular song, is this indicative of what you want to be known for?
Well, I definitely have like a broad spectrum of music, and with this song, I love it, and I feel like it's a song about getting together with your girls and having a good night out and a clean, fun time. It actually brought me back to a memory that I had. It was one of the first times I ever went to Nashville, and I was with a group of my friends, and we went to the Wild Horse Saloon. And that night was kind of the introduction to Nashville, Tennessee for me. And it was just so magical, and it was kind of like I had all my girls with me. We were on the dance floor while there was a band playing, and we were just having a really good time. And that's kind of what I draw from when I sing the song, too, because it's like a memory to me and, just having a good time. So I would say yes. definitely. But, you know, there's just a bunch of different music that I put out. So, you know, I like clean country music. So I feel like
and
you guys.
you do it well, and I do have to agree. I love the fact that you are conscious of connecting with the audience, because that is so important. And so many up-and-coming artists, it is a long time before they really become conscious of that concept. It is so important. I just want to mention John Bon Jovial. You're absolutely right. You are dull. And that's how you got the job.
Thank you very
I didn't
much.
want someone that was going to come in here and embarrass me. Just had to get that off my chest. But thank you so much. Jennifer,
Well,
are
I
you
feel
doing...
like another... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, absolutely. Go right ahead.
I feel like a really important thing about indie artists is to recognize the people that got you to where you are. And I call them my marauders. They're like my fan club, and like they're like my family and my friends, and, you know, constantly helping me and helping me pursue my dreams and connecting with me. And I love connecting with them, whether it's asking them questions like, what do you want to hear next? Or, you know, just that kind of thing. I love the whole family friends aspect. So it's my marauders and my family and friends that have really got me to where I am so far in my journey. So, you know, I just love to thank them every time I, you know, have an interview or anything. It's just like, I just feel so lucky to have all of them. So I think it is important.
They're lucky to be fans of an artist who appreciates them, too, and I salute you for that. Speaking of going out and meeting with the fans, are you doing any touring?
Well, recently I've been doing a lot of Christmas shows. I recently just performed. I did the Gifts and Hobby show downtown. That was, I think, a week ago. This weekend I did... the Merry Prairie, which is Conner Prairie in Indianapolis, Indiana, the Big Light Festival, brand new. So I just performed Saturday and Sunday there, but I also have some upcoming shows. They're all basically Christmas related because, you know, it's the time of the year, you know.
Absolutely.
The Kris Kringle Market, I am performing there, I think, 3 different times this year. So just a bunch of, like, parties and, like, you know, closed parties that, you know, you're hired for and things like that. But right now, basically a lot in Indianapolis, but next year is going to be pretty awesome. I'm very excited about that. But that will be soon, you know, talked about once it comes around to that time. But
I got you. I just want to inject 2 things here. One, John is in the Naples-Fort Myers area of Florida, and 2, I'm in the Phoenix area, so you keep those in mind. And on that note, I want you to keep in touch with us, please, because we have this thing on the show that once you're on the show, you're part of our family. You can always come back and see us. If you've got new music, you've got new tour dates or whatever, you want to share the word, be sure and let us know. We'll be happy to help spread the word around for you. And I have a Facebook page where you can find real easy if Facebook's search engine works. Just search the David Bowers Awards. It's a groups page, and it's there specifically for guests on the show and other music people to promote their tours, new music, rumors, whatever you want to share with people. It's what it's there for, and we'll pick up on it and spread it around to our other social media sites and such. So keep that in mind. But please keep in touch with us.
Amazing.
Let us know what's going on, and you get a new release, let us have a copy, and maybe we'll be able to preview it here on the show just as we did John earlier, because he was on the show, I don't know, maybe 5-6 months ago. And once you're on the show, you're part of our family, and we'd like to keep track of you, and we'd like to see you whenever you can. So we'd love to see you in person.
That's so sweet. I'm excited. That's so cool.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
We're excited for you, and by all means, we want to hear about what's going on as soon as you can talk about it, because it sounds like you do have an exciting year ahead of you, and we'd love to hear about it and be able to share the word with people. So before we let you go, before we let you go, be sure and tell the people how they can find you online, and be sure and mention the spelling of your name.